Hi, my name is Tim Sheehan. My wife and kids and I run a seafood and science company in eastern Maine. And I was trained as a marine biologist and used to actually be a former high school science teacher. And right now, our company, which we founded in 2002, is both a seafood and science company dealing in a lot of shellfish, a lot of seaweeds, marine specimens for labs and universities. Typical day here at our company, we handle dozens of different products, and at times it's hard to keep track of them all. Lots of fishermen coming in with clams, snails, whelks. We have harvesters coming in with seaweed products, and even as unique of specimen as starfish or sea anemones. We have a variety of sources for our seafood. We call them vendors, fishermen, harvesters. And in a typical day, we may see 100 or even 200 people walk through the door with their seafood and science specimens to sell to us. And this really leads to a lot of paperwork, a lot of administrative type tasks, that things such as writing receipts or tickets to the fishermen, paying out cash and checks and having to handwrite checks, then tracking our inventory. What have we purchased in? What have we shipped? What's in the cooler? What's going out? So, like I said, I used to be a teacher, and I've always been an entrepreneur. I started businesses when I was very young, selling worms to fishermen and making wreaths, doing landscaping. But now, in this part of my career, I try to look at this industry, the seafood industry, and see what can I bring to the table here. As I try to innovate with our business, Gulf of Maine, I see that we have three key players in the seafood economy. We've got the fishermen, we've got the dealers, and then we've got the scientists and the enforcement. Now, for instance, fisherman comes in, spend a day out on the water, they're cold, tired, wet, ready to get paid, get their product sold, and get home to their families. The dealer on our end has to take in all these products, has to weigh and pay. We have to report back. We've got some issues there that need to be solved. And then the scientists, the enforcers, the people that are setting quotas and seasons, they too have their needs. So what Gulf of Maine wants to do is to innovate in such a way that the communication between these three groups and the collaboration is seamless. And it was our hope and our goal was to find a way to harness technology to do this. At our company, Gulf of Maine, when we first went online to search for a tech solution, we found that there really was nothing available that fit our situation. We found a ton of point-of-sale software for stores and markets, but nothing that would allow us to weigh a fisherman's catch and pay him for those products. And then bring in the ability to digitize and integrate that info into our accounting or our management systems. There was just nothing there. That is, until we found Weigh and Pay Solutions and a guy by the name of Stacy Duty out of Middletown, California. So at this point, our company has teamed up with Weigh and Pay to create this custom software that will innovate what we do in the seafood industry and solve a lot of headaches. The best thing about it is it's cloud-based, and that really means that anyone, anywhere with the proper logins and passwords can keep an eye on the daily operations, the pulse of what's going on day or night by accessing this online information. When fishermen come to our shop with their product, they have one thing in mind, and that is weighing their catch, getting paid, and headed home to their families. They're tired, they're cold, they're wet, and it's the end of a long work day. At Gulf of Maine, we were producing anywhere from 50 to over a couple hundred slips each day. And as the fishermen came in, they literally had to stand and wait while we wrote out their names, their license numbers, their weights, their prices, totals. And we said, no, we don't want to be doing this day and day. With the Weigh and Pay scale station, now that we have it set up, we touch screen, we select the customer, we pull up all their info, the seafood products put on the scale, and it's automatically entered in with a tare for each container. Immediately, the printer will kick out a professional receipt with gross, tare, net weight, type of seafood, price, and it all comes out in just seconds. The cash drawer opens up, and then we count out their pay. Away they go.
This has totally sped up our operations. It saves us a ton of time. We also found with Weigh and Pay there's other options for compensating the fishermen. You can have auto-written checks from a printer. We can pay by prepaid Visa card, or there's even a chance to have an ATM machine on site that will dispense the cash. That is their pay. Basically, this increases our efficiency, reduces our labor costs, and the fishermen are in and out in much less time. My wife Amy is always calling me at the shop wondering how many bushels of clams do we have in the cooler, how many pounds of scallops are on hand. With Weigh and Pay, we know automatically. We have real-time information all on the cloud as for all of our purchases, all of our shipments, how much cash on hand, checks written, etc. Either my wife, our accountant, or even a business partner can use or access all of this info via the internet with either a cell phone, a tablet, or a laptop. They know immediately every bit of information that relates to the daily operations of our business. Running a seafood business today is really all about keeping track of your fishermen and keeping them well informed. If you ever wanted to, get the information out to your boat captains with a quick letter, a thank you card, or even a price update, it's often hard to track down all their information. With Weigh and Pay, all of that information, their license numbers, their boat names, their email, their text, it's always at your fingertips on that cloud.
Other key features of the Weigh Pay software is QuickBooks integration of all company information for accounting purposes. There's a great IT support team that will come on Monday through Friday to fix any issues that may come up with the system. You can get a live snapshot of your business to see critical information right down to the minute it's entered, and security features such as webcams facing scale stations that will help prevent any misreporting or theft from fishermen or possibly even employees. The state of Maine requires that all seafood products purchased directly by dealers from fishermen be reported back to them on a monthly basis. This chore costs us as dealers an hour or two every day, manually entering data through the trip ticket program, a real dinosaur of a product that's hard to use and very limited in its features. With Weigh and Pay, we'll never have to manually report again. Reports are automatically compiled with each ticket and uploaded as needed by the software. Just imagine this, if every dealer in the state of Maine had this Weigh Pay software, then our DMR fishery managers would have daily real-time data on every species, every day, 365 days of the year. This could really help out our fishermen and our resources. I think if you take a close look at the Weigh Pay software, you'll begin to realize what an asset it can be, not only to you as a seafood dealer, but to the fishermen you serve, and most importantly to the marine resources and the local economy that they support. Thank you.